They say that the truth is out there somewhere, hidden beneath layers of deceit and misinformation. But what if the truth isn't just out there? What if it's right here under our noses, just beyond our reach? Hidden within the heart of Vatican City lies one of the most secretive places on earth, a place where time seems to stand still and secrets whispered across centuries still echo in the dim lamplight. It is a place known simply as the Vatican Secret Archives. The very name conjures images of intrigue and mystery. The Vatican, the spiritual epicenter of the Catholic world, home to the Pope, and the seat of the Catholic Church, has been a place of power and influence for centuries. Now at its core lies an archive so shrouded in secrecy, so untouched by the modern world, it feels like a portal to another time. As we descend into the depths of the Vatican, the weight of history becomes palpable. Around us stretch over 50 miles of shelves crammed with centuries worth of documents, each sheet holding fragments of lives lived and events that shaped the world. In this hushed space where dust motes dance in the pale light filtering through high windows, secrets from centuries past come to life. When we think of libraries, we usually imagine bright, airy spaces filled with the scent of old books and the promise of new discoveries. And in many ways, the Vatican Secret Archives embody that spirit. Here, amidst the rows upon rows of leather-bound volumes and brittle manuscripts, countless stories wait to be uncovered. But unlike your typical library, access to these archives is strictly controlled. For centuries, only a select few have been granted entry. And what they found within these four walls has often been too shocking, too controversial, or too dangerous to share with the outside world. This raises an obvious question. What exactly is held within the Vatican Secret Archives? To truly understand the allure of the Vatican Secret Archives, we must first peer back through time to when the concept of keeping historical records began to take shape. Back in the early days of the Roman Empire, record keeping was rudimentary at best. Information, whether about trade, politics, or everyday life, was often passed down through word of mouth or etched onto clay tablets or scraps of papyrus that were easily lost or destroyed. But as the Roman Empire grew, so did the need for a more organized way of preserving information. Enter the archives. Initially, these were simple record-keeping systems used by government officials or wealthy families to keep track of their affairs. However, as Christianity began to spread throughout the Roman Empire, religious leaders also realized the importance of keeping detailed records. This is where the roots of the Vatican Secret Archives can be traced. In the year 756, Pope Stephen II donated a collection of important documents to the monastery of San Vincenzo in Classe near Ravenna. This marked the beginning of a tradition that would see popes donating their personal records to the church. Over the years, the scope of these donations grew, encompassing not just personal records, but official church documents as well. By the 15th century, the collection had grown so significantly that it became known as the Vatican Secret Archives. The word secret in the archive's name is often misunderstood. Many assume that the archives are filled with scandalous secrets or hidden truths that the church wants to keep from the public eye. While there are certainly some documents within the archives that could be considered sensitive, the term secret in this context simply means private or belonging to the Pope. It was only in 1881 that the Vatican Secret Archives opened to scholars for research, though access was limited. Today, anyone can request to view documents older than 75 years. But the process is meticulous. Researchers must submit detailed proposals outlining the scope of their research and the specific documents they wish to examine. Once approved, they are granted access to the archives under close supervision. So what kind of secrets, records, and artifacts has the Church been hiding all this time? Let's dive into the enigmatic depths of the Vatican Secret Archives to uncover some of the most intriguing mysteries held within its hallowed halls. Our journey begins with a chilling tale that has fascinated and horrified in equal measure. Deep within the archives is a transcript of an exorcism, a battle between the forces of good and evil played out in the shadows of a possessed soul. This chilling account is not just a relic of the past. It's a window into the darkest corners of human experience, suggesting that the line between sanity and madness is often terrifyingly thin. But it doesn't end there. Rumors persist that the archives hold more than just this one exorcism, that they are a treasure trove of stories involving demonic possessions, the occult, and the supernatural. These rumors are fueled by the very structure of the archives themselves. Hidden deep within the labyrinthine shelves are sections sealed off from regular researchers, areas where the presence of demons and dark magic is said to be so strong that only specially trained clergy are allowed to enter. Is there truth to these whispers? Are the archives a repository of the Church's most terrifying stories? Or is it all just a cleverly crafted myth designed to keep the faithful on edge? Our next mystery takes us back to a time when the fate of empires hung in the balance. The archives hold a collection of letters, not just any letters, but those exchanged between kings and popes throughout history. These missives are more than just diplomatic niceties. They are keys to understanding the complex relationship between church and state, power and authority, faith and diplomacy. Imagine holding a letter in your hands that was once clutched by a king as he pondered his next move, knowing that the words within could change the course of history. That's the kind of power the Vatican Secret Archives holds in their collection. But the intrigue doesn't stop there. It is rumored that within this vast collection of letters, there exists a particularly cryptic set, those sent and received by Pope Alexander VI. The son of King Charles IV of England, this pope's papacy was a turbulent ride through political intrigue and controversy. What exactly is so mysterious about his letters? Why do they remain hidden away in the deepest recesses of the archives? Perhaps they hold secrets about the inner workings of the papacy, revealing the machinations of power and ambition. Or maybe they contain scandals so scandalous that the church hierarchy wants to keep them buried. Whatever the truth may be, these letters serve as a reminder that even those in positions of power are not immune to the complexities and sometimes messy realities of human relationships. Our final mystery takes us to a pivotal moment in the history of science and the relationship between science and religion. The archives house a record of Galileo Galilei's trial, a story that has become synonymous with the clash between scientific progress and religious orthodoxy. Galileo, the Italian astronomer who turned the telescope towards the heavens and discovered Jupiter's moons, was a revolutionary figure. His ideas about the heliocentric model of the solar system, with the sun at the center rather than the Earth, challenged the long-held beliefs of the time. This went against the teachings of the Church, which saw itself as the interpreter of divine order. As a result, Galileo found himself at the center of a storm, accused of heresy, and brought before the Inquisition. The archives hold the record of this trial, the very documents that condemned one of the greatest scientists of all time. Imagine reading the words spoken by Galileo's accusers, feeling the weight of history as you grasp the documents that shaped the course of scientific thought. This is the kind of experience the Vatican Secret Archives offers, a direct connection to a pivotal moment in human history. But why does the Church keep these documents hidden? Is it a way to protect itself from the image of a persecutor of science? Or are there other, more complex reasons at play? The fact that these documents are locked away only adds to their power, making them all the more fascinating to historians, scientists, and anyone intrigued by the human story. The Vatican Secret Archives are not just a place where history is kept. It's a place where power is preserved, where secrets are stored, and where mysteries are born. It reflects the complex, often contradictory nature of the Church and its role in human history. From the horrors of demonic possession to the heights of scientific discovery, the archives offer a glimpse into the full spectrum of human experience. Whether the Church wants to keep these stories hidden or bring them to light, the very fact that they exist is a testament to the enduring legacy of one of the world's oldest and most powerful institutions. Perhaps it's time we stop viewing the Vatican Secret Archives as a place of hidden secrets and start seeing it as a repository of human experience, a place where the light of knowledge dances with the shadows of our past. What are your thoughts? Do you believe the Vatican is hiding evidence of extraterrestrials? Or perhaps lost gospels that could rewrite history? Share your thoughts below. And don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling journeys into the unknown.